Okay. What's up, y'all?
What it do?
Here.
You tuned in out of line with your girl Miss BK with Legal Mob Entertainment. And
Mrs. 360, I'm here, y'all.
shoot,
Let's get this started.
yeah, we're gonna get it started with this video that's been going viral and everybody's been talking about it. So we decided to go ahead and bring it to you live and to see what do you guys think about it. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
it's a wild one, y'all. Y'all ready for it? Let's go ahead and play that.
One meal for my child, but I have three other kids. We have one kid together, and he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that bumps as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm gonna expose him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm gonna expose you. Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry? Okay, what about my other kids? None? What? Okay, but them your kids' siblings though. Them your kids' siblings though. So my other kids can be left out. You know I don't give my full sense to the seven. But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out. But how are you helping your son when you're only getting kids from the other and calling out the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not gonna eat it for all of his other siblings and they're not eating on the go. No. Why do I gotta put No. He's not gonna eat that for all. You can't bring it up for everybody. Yes. How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb. Nobody told you that. You have the other kids. They're your responsibility. They're my responsibility. Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on the 11th. Yes, dad and siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. Yes, you did. Okay, but you still had a baby with me who had kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposed. Everybody think you're such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're foolish. Hey, you only come here with one piece of food for one child. The child that's mine, silly. No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
All right, then. So, y'all.
What are your takes on this? About
I mean, like,
do you think it's his responsibility to go ahead and buy his child and the other kids some food, or how do you think that he should have handled? Well, both of them, but how do you think that he should have handled that? Chime
I
in. We
mean,
want to know. But all that. All that. I'd have to leave them all get in my car. Ahmad Tolliver. Wow. So what is your take on that, Ahmed? Sorry, Ahmed.
I mean, the thing is that, yeah, it is a wild moment. It really is a fucking wild moment because, like,
My
you
thing
said
is,
it right there. She's trash.
yeah.
She's fucking trash. My thing is, like, I don't feel, I mean, we want to get to the real, the nitty gritty of it. Getting not to the real nitty gritty of it is like, okay, yeah, I do believe, yeah, you're right. He is in the right. I believe he's in the right.
Yeah,
Like,
he's in
fuck
the
her
right.
feelings.
Shout out to our road. But yeah, he's
Fuck
in the
her
right.
feelings.
Because the thing is, first of all, it's not his responsibility to feed all the other kids. You know, his responsibility is to feed his child, which was his son. And he even said it. Like, he would take, was it on this one that he would say he would take his son to the car? Or was it the other video?
No, yeah, the other video where, you know, he was like, you'll just give me my kid and then I'll bring him out here and feed him, or what the case may be. But the thing is, though, there's a difference. If I'm in a relationship with you, then yes, I have to go ahead and treat your kids like whatever. I gotta treat your kids like they're my own because we're in a relationship. But you guys are not in a relationship. You're not in a fucking relationship. So all my own responsibility is to take care of mine.
Right. And relationship, and not the relationship, because they're not in a relationship. But she sounds toxic as hell. Ahmed. Shout out to Ahmed. She should have been a little clear of her situation and communicated what was going on, and he could have made other plans. Facts. Because he wouldn't have came with a McDonald's, Happy Meal, whatever it was, to just his son if he would have known what was the situation from the beginning.
But apparently this is something that he's been doing all the time. He's been coming over there and feeding his child.
That's what he should
now
do.
Today you want to be like, no, fuck that. Feed all them other kids too. I was not in the bed with you when you were busting your orgasm, jumping on that fucking dick, doing the fuck you were doing to make those fucking kids. But now I have to take the financial responsibility of feeding them fucking children. It's not my fault you don't have no fucking food stamps until the fucking 11th. That's not my problem. You should have budgeted yourself a little bit better.
Exactly. Or call the other baby daddies. Where the other baby daddies at?
But we're not together. So why the fuck do I have to take care of other kids that we're not in a relationship? We're not in a fucking relationship. So why do I gotta take care of the other fucking kids? You got me fucked up. We're not in a relationship. I'm just your baby daddy.
Just a baby daddy. But then
that's just my baby daddy. It's just my baby daddy. So what the hell?
Yeah, so she wanted to put him on blast for taking care of his own child and not wanting to take care of the other kids. It don't make no sense. Who is the Facebook user? Take him to the park, maybe? Yeah, whoever this Facebook user is, yeah, he could have took him to the park. He could have took him anywhere.
No, because she wouldn't have allowed. She didn't allow him to do that. He literally said, "Then let me get my son." And she was like, "No, if they all go eat, he ain't gonna eat either." What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? What you mean?
You rather let one of them just starve when the father is taking responsibility of Ahmed. He's not obligated, and yet she told him he knew she had kids. That's crazy. Right. Now, she's in the wrong because those aren't his kids to begin with, to take care of them.
I'm not responsible for nan other fucking kid that I'm not in a household with. No. If I'm in the household with them, that's a totally fucking different situation.
Ahmed, he's not obligated. Oh, and yeah, she told him he knew she had kids. That's crazy. Ahmed, exactly. Right. Shout out to Ahmed for tuning in.
Well, that's exactly, yeah, manage your stamps better. What the fuck? Manage that shit. Fuck you mean?
Yep.
Listen, I don't care because they say that everybody's been going to do the popular opinion because they don't want to look bad on social media. I don't care what the fuck I look like on social media. But I'm going to tell you, with me personally, I'm not taking care of no other fucking kids that I'm not in a relationship with that. My baby daddy, I'm not taking care of your other fucking kids. I'm not doing that. That's not my fucking responsibility at all. Call them other baby daddies to take care of them other fucking 3 kids. But mine is always going to be taken care of. Mine's always going to be fucking good. Right. Always. I don't care if those are his siblings. They're not my children. They might be their half siblings, but they're not my children.
Right.
So why do I have to take care of these other fucking kids that are not fucking mine?
You're not.
Because you say so? fucking kid. That I don't have to. They're not in my house. Since you're getting food stamps, I'm pretty sure you're getting other fucking benefits.
Oh, definitely.
So go and handle that. That ain't got shit to fucking do with me. Nothing.
She should have managed them, and she knew them kids didn't have nothing to eat before she even called him.
See, and that's the thing. Yeah, he might have a whole. Since they're not together, you're right. He might have a whole other fucking family he got to take care of, and he's just trying to make sure that his child with this trifling ass bitch, woman, female, is okay. And from what we've seen in the videos, this is something that he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
He has been doing this.
Yep.
He's been coming over there and bringing food to his child. Now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Right. All of a sudden, and now she wants to put him on blast.
Exposing what? Exposing. Everybody think you're a good dad. You're not a good dad. You're fucking. I'm trying to expose you.
Right, Amit. She knew. She knew exactly. She knew.
And that's what they always say. You have to be careful who the fuck you lay down with and who you have kids with, okay? Mm-hmm. You have to be careful about that. Because then you end up in this situation right here. You end up in that situation.
It's all toxic, Ahmed. Yeah, he's the bad guy and the deadbeats get a pass. Right. Right.
Because, hey, what the fuck are the other baby daddies doing? Are the other baby daddies doing coke for their kids?
Stoudemire, what up?
Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey. But what the fuck are they doing? Because at the end of the fucking day, it's like, listen, right, that part, I seen that. I seen that.
Right. Right. And that right there is the sad part, because I'm not gonna say all women, but some women, yeah, they rather go on and get their nails done instead of taking.
And nails are not cheap. It's not cheap to get your nails done. It's not cheap to get the nails done.
Nope, not at all. And the thing is, there's a lot of toxic mothers out there that do act like that, and that's the sad part.
I'm bringing it to another level, okay? If we are starting off as I bring a burger and a fucking drink to my child and it's a fucking problem because I didn't bring it to your other fucking kids, your other rugrats, your other baby kids, I didn't bring it to them. So what you're going to tell me is, because I want to make sure mine is good, when I buy my child a bike, a fucking whatever,
or go and buy 3 more.
To buy the rest of that shit for the rest of the fucking baby kids? Get the fuck out of here. I was not a bet when you're coming to ooh and I and all that shit.
And then for later on for them to be like, my daddy, I don't have to listen to you.
So what you need to do is sit down there and explain to your children that communication, okay? That, sorry, your daddy's not here. He's whatever. He's not here at the time. I'm so sorry, baby, blah, blah, whatever. But unfortunately, I chose to not have kids with all the same man. I chose to have kids with multiple men. And unfortunately, the only one that's showing up is the one for your sibling. So now, what? I got to punish my sibling that has a good daddy because y'all daddies ain't shit? What the fuck is that? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Come on now.
Just if he stayed with them then it would be different. Right. That's what we were saying. If they were in a relationship and they were all together, yeah, of course it's a package deal, but they're not in a relationship,
at
all, obviously,
at fucking all. They're not in a relationship at all. I'm not taking care of any, it's not my, all that whole, well, to be humanity and flicking to be nice, and it's just human nature. No kid should starve. Well, tell that to that nigga and his family. Call that nigga's mama, his daddy, his grandma, his whatever, and say, hey, these kids are fucking hungry, and feed them. Mm-hmm. Okay? But you don't put that responsibility on the one baby daddy that actually fucking shows up. You don't do that. That's right. Bitch, you sorry. You fucking sorry. And I'm calling you and I'm telling you as another woman, you fucking sorry. You sorry for doing that shit.
Yeah, because regardless whether the father's in the picture or not, you should, as a mother, should take care of your children. And if you can't take care of children, stop spreading your legs and using unprotected sex.
And let him go. Let him go to the daddy's family then, okay?
Right.
I don't want to hear, wait till I don't get my food stamps till the end. Bitch! Fuck you and your food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should have fucking sold them to where they fucking sold them to.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your food stamps.
I'm mad. I really think she was trying to assassinate his character because he's a stand-up guy and her others aren't. Yeah, that's exactly what she was trying to do. Exactly.
Yes.
And it's sad. And she's toxic. She's very toxic because
she's beyond toxic, girl. Just
young, just young.
And then she threw the food on the fucking floor.
Immature.
She took the food and threw it on the fucking floor. So she said, if nobody's gonna eat. Throw the fucking food on the floor.
That was her being immature, and then the kids are right there watching all this. So what are you teaching?
Like I said, even if they don't see it, from the way I see the household looks, it's small. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure they heard everything that was happening. Okay, they heard that.
Shit. The neighbors heard it. She was loud enough.
Shit. World Star heard it. That's why she on World Star. Damn it.
Right, that part.
Well, let's go ahead and do this.
But I have daddy come here with one meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like they bogus as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he only. I'm finna expose him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry? Okay, what about my other kids? What about your other kids? What? Okay, but them your kids' siblings though. Them your kids' siblings though. So my other kids can be left out. You know I don't get my full stamps to the 7th.
First she said the 7th, then she said the 11th.
That's right. Oh my God. I can't even.
His siblings. Them are his siblings though. He's not gonna eat it for all of his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. No. Why do I gotta put? No. He's not gonna eat that for all. You can't bring it up for everybody. Yes. How is that dumb? You sound dumb. Nobody told you to talk to me. You got the mother kids. They're your responsibility. Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do they look that up later? One child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no McDonald's. You know I get food stamps on the 11th. Yes, they're that sibling. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. Yes, you did. Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposed. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. You're foolish. Hey, you only come here with one piece of food for one child. No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all, then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
I mean, at the end of the fucking day, what do we go ahead and say about that? What do we go ahead and say about something like that? Because you're not gonna feed. If you can't feed all, you can't feed fucking one.
I'm mad. I bet she's not going to spend her stamps on his other kids if he has any facts. Exactly. Exactly. She'll still Facebook user messy. Yeah,
Very
she's
messy. Very messy. Very messy.
Gerald. She could have asked him for the money for his kid and added to what she had and taken them to McDonald's. The problem is she had none. Or she acted like she didn't have anything to feed her kids, which is sad. Stop having kids if you can't feed them. Ahmed all went to the grocery store. Exactly. Exactly. You know, but of course she probably didn't want to. Story
See,
time. Shout out story time. Interesting topic. Yeah, you know, so this is an interesting topic, it's story time. Let's just get your feedback on it. What do you think about it?
I mean, like, okay.
Gerald. So every time he has to get all of them something,
And
wow.
that's what you were saying earlier. Like, so if I go buy my child a motherfucking bike, I gotta go buy a bike for all these fucking kids that ain't fucking mine. Every time I go buy clothes, a fucking coloring book, a fucking whatever, I gotta go buy. If I go fucking pay for my child's tuition, I gotta pay for all the other bastards' fucking tuitions too. And they ain't fucking mine. I'm responsible for fucking mine. Point blank fucking period. Point blank fucking period. Yeah, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she spent all that money on herself. I'm pretty fucking sure
Yeah.
she did. While her nails did.
I was gonna say why her nails is looking shot.
Like, come on now. Come on the fuck now.
Well, yeah. She made sure sending you guys these.
But it don't make no sense to me. Like, I don't have to do shit for no other fucking kid that ain't fucking mine. That's not my responsibility.
Nope.
It's not my responsibility at all.
Yeah, sure did.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I have to do for mine and mine.
Right.
Period.
That's the only person you're responsible for.
Exactly.
You know, and then you know he's a stand-up guy and he does for his kid because that's not the first time he's done that.
Right, because he literally said that he does this like damn near every day.
Okay,
So
right.
But now today you want to be like, no, my other 3 kids need food. What, bitch? What you been feeding them? How are they eating?
Right. What did you feed them yesterday?
Are they gonna starve till the 11th or the 7th or whenever the fuck you get your food stamps? Are they gonna starve till then because you have no other baby daddies to come through? You have no other source of income. You have nothing. So we're just gonna fucking put everything on this one man that comes around all the time.
Right.
And if you feel like you can't take care of him because you don't have enough food stamps, then give that man his fucking child.
Shit, go, yeah, that part too. That part.
Like, get the hell! I'm telling you, I'm not. I am not. Listen.
There's places, isn't there places that she could have went and got a food box or something?
Listen, okay? All right. You know, I have some shit to say, but I'm put them comments up there for y'all, though.
All right, story time. You have to take care of yours first, but it's different when a couple that have kids from previous relationships.
Right, that's a couple, but this is not a couple.
All right, they're
This is
separated.
baby mama, baby daddy
They're
shit.
separated. They're not together. They're not together.
If I am with my man and we're living together, we're trying to build a family, then yes, I will take care of his kids and I'll treat his kids the same way I treat mine, okay?
Right.
But if we're not too fucking together, I am not taking care of these fucking kids that you have by other bitches. What the fuck I look like? Boo-boo the motherfucking fool? Y'all got some bullshit going on. I'm not boo-boo the fucking fool.
Kia Coutura. What's up,
Like, get the fuck out of here. It don't work that way. It does not work that way. I'm not taking care of nobody else's fucking child unless we're in the same fucking house.
Thank you, Kia.
So you telling me I break up with your fucking ass and because I had a fucking one little baby kid by your fucking ass, one little grunge rat by your ass, and you got all these tons of fucking kids. Every time I buy my child something, I gotta buy for the rest of their fucking. Are you serious? For these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me. For these bro right there, go up and say, "You're not my mama. You're not my mama. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me." Well, then fuck you right now. Because when you get older, I'm going to say fuck you too. You're going to say fuck me.
Right.
Say, fuck you before we get there.
Now, you know, if he wanted to do it, he'll do it out of the kindness of his heart. But he's not going to do it just because you're telling him to do it. You know, it's not his responsibility. Once again, it's her responsibility to feed her children.
Listen, I said it before, okay? I go to my girl's house and in my friend's house, and they got kids. And I'm like, yo, I'm hungry, whatever, girl. If I'm hungry, let's get us something. I'm going to go ahead and get something for the kids. I'm going to, you know, whether it's McDonald's or Little Caesars, pizza, whatever. You know, I see people fucking trying to trash him too. So, oh, McDonald's. He got McDonald's for his child. It's so gross. It's disgusting. It's blah, 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 blah. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you.
And that's probably what the child be looking for when his dad come and give him something to eat. You know, he probably.
Well, what I'm gonna do if I feel like going to my girl's house, if I go to my girl's house and I see them kids over there, you know, and I'm feeling kind of hungry, I'm like, girl, I'm about to order this pizza for the kids. What the kids like? I'm gonna order for the kids. That's my friend.
Right. That's
my friendship. In their ex-relationship, I'm not obligated to do shit because we're no longer fucking friends. We're trying to co-parent. So I ain't gotta do shit for them little bastard ass fucking kids you got. Not a motherfucking thing. Fuck you, fuck them, fuck everybody related to them. I ain't gotta fucking do shit. Hate me if you fucking want to. Look at me as the bad fucking guy. I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking care of these fucking kids. Because them kids turn around at 16 and say, you not my mama.
Right.
But my mama ass was sure doing some shit for you though when you were little, right? So fuck you right now. Call your real mama and tell her to do some shit for you. When you was hungry, why she ain't feed you? Why the fuck I gotta feed you? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm not doing that bullshit. Y'all so stink. Y'all so fucking stink. So fucking stink.
Story time, absolutely not.
So fucking stink. So fucking stink.
Snot nose whippersnappers.
Thank you. Them kids.
Let me see. Story time. These kids will get smart and say, "You're not my mom." We were
exactly.
just saying
exactly.
Yes, that's so true.
So I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not putting myself out there for none of these little fucking rugrats. Because I'll snatch them up and fucking slap the shit out of them and say, "Go call your mama that wasn't fucking there for you. Tell that bitch to come see me."
Big shout outs to Story Time. Big shout outs to Kia Couture. Big shout outs to Ahmed. Big shout outs to Gerald Studdemeyer. Thank you all for tuning in. But yeah,
I'm not doing shit for a fucking kid that ain't mine unless I want to. But you're not gonna make me feel like I'm obligated to do shit. Because I was not in that bed oohing and eyeing and turning it up. I wasn't doing all that shit. I wasn't riding that dick. I wasn't doing all that shit. I didn't get them the pleasure out of that. But I gotta do the financial responsibility.
You want to give me the headache? You want to give me the headaches?
Fuck out of here. Kick rocks, bitch. Kick rocks.
Oh man.
Kick motherfucking rocks, bitch.
Has anybody been in? Okay, another thing. Has anybody? Story time.
I said what I said. They stink.
So anybody that's tuned in, has anybody been in a situation like that? If you know, your baby mama be like, you gotta buy for all the kids. She said, "Fuck them kids."
That ass. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. On the real, fuck them kids.
You must have didn't hear her say them bastard kids. Obviously, you didn't hear her say that.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them. You see me double fisting it. Fuck them. I don't give two shits. If their mama don't like it, come see me. Fuck you and them kids. You should have been taking care of them so I don't have to. Fuck you mean? Stinking ass motherfucking bitch. Stinking ass motherfuckers. Go wash your pussy. Look at stinking bitches.
Oh shit. No, that's right there, girl.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Like, shit, this is 360 feeling this topic because she over there, she ready to fight.
I'm ready to fight any bitch that tell me I gotta take care of a motherfucker that ain't mine. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I gotta feed your fucking kid. You can't. I will feed a kid that is needy and has nobody. I will feed them. I will do whatever to that child. But this kid has somebody. So fuck you. Fuck you. If you can't take care of it, then give me the kid or give the state the fucking kid. But you're not about to use and abuse me. You stinking ass bitch.
Like
pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
She had a chance. She could have called the family. She could have called the children's family to feed them. Obviously, she wasn't all that worried about taking care of her own child. Gerald Stoudemire, never had my ex take care of mine.
Meaning what? When you say that, what do you mean? You never had your ex take care of yours? Meaning what? Like, once she's your ex, like she didn't do anything to help out, and it was just you taking care of the kids?
Right.
Is that what you mean?
I'm like, and they were your children that you had by your ex?
Because, I mean, there are different circumstances to it, and there's different, ways you can look at it, because it does depend on circumstances. It really does. But the way this bitch came across this fucking shit right there,
she was out of line. Look, she was out of line.
She damn sure is out of line. Out of line like a motherfucker, your dusty toilet water pussy. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing with you.
This show is not for anybody that's underage. Stoudemire, when we were together, I didn't require for her to take care of my kids since they aren't hers. Oh, okay.
But that's just, to me, I feel that's automatic. Understand me. I'm gonna tell you this. I have 3 kids. 3. And I didn't give birth to none of them. But those are my children. And I will take care of them. And anything they need, they're not little anymore. Because I've been with their daddy for a long ass time. But I've been with them since they were little. And up to now that they're adults. And what they need, I will give them because we're married and we're together. So I'm going to take care of them. They are my children. They are my fucking kids. They are mine. They will want for fucking nothing. They are mine. But there's no motherfucking way that we break the fuck up if they were little, they were young, not grown ass adults like they are. If they were younger and me and the daddy broke up, my job is done. They're not mine. They're not.
No responsibility anymore.
They're not.
See, with my ex, he had 2 kids that he went ahead and brought to our home. And let me see first, I did that before I went to ex when I had no kids. But I mean, I took them in as they were my own. I even enrolled them in school as they were my own.
Hold up. I see a comment right here. Hold up. You already know that men don't have the same rights as women. So it's not that he left his child in a household with no food. But this woman obviously has custody of all 4 children that don't have the same damn fathers. So that's not, you cannot put that on that man. Because apparently from the video that we've been seeing, he's been showing up and giving his kid food all the damn time. But it's harder for men to get custody of their children.
Yeah, pyro.
Okay? So we can't put the blame on that man. Right. We can't do that. Maybe he's doing the fuck he's supposed to be doing. But this bitch is doing some trifling shit talking about, I get my food stamps till that. Okay, bitch. Now it's time for me to go to court and grab my child. And look at
obviously you can't feed him.
Fuck
so let me make the load lighter on you. Let me make the load lighter on you and go on and take my son. Story time, parental discretion advice. Facts. My
bad, y'all. My mouth is a little bit bad. My mouth a little bit on the end. Yeah. My mouth a little bit bad. Sorry, y'all. My mouth a little bit bad. Yeah. But no, seriously though, it's not why he did. Maybe he didn't have a choice in it. Because you already know that once a woman gives birth to a child, the custody is automatically fucking hers. So it's not that he did that. Maybe he didn't have a choice in that situation. But he's trying to do right by his child by coming and trying to feed him. And motherfuckers is acting like, I don't know what state they're in. I didn't really see that. Did you see that, BK?
No.
But shit's expensive as flicking fuck. I see motherfuckers said spend the $4.38 to buy 3 more Happy Meals.
Right.
Where?
Right.
Where? Because they in Arizona.
But
in
no.
Arizona, 3 Happy Meals are not $4.38. It's not in Arizona. Sorry. It is not.
No,
Maybe he ain't got like that be feeding all 4 kids every day. But he can feed his one. The one that he had, the one that he's responsible for.
Right. But no.
It's like he didn't bring a Happy Meal. It's like he literally brought a drink and a fucking bag probably had a burger in it. So he probably got something off the dollar menu. And it probably cost him maybe $2, a dollar drink and a dollar burger or something like that. You know what I mean? But now we're fucking trying to down him for what he did. At the end of the day, when we talking about going to buy groceries and stuff, he doesn't go buy groceries for nobody else but his fucking child.
Right.
Because them groceries gonna feed all them other kids. Fuck them kids. Why he gotta buy groceries to feed them kids? They ain't his fucking kids.
Right.
Fuck her and them damn kids. Where the other baby daddies at? Where the fuck they at? Who else buying fucking food for the kids besides him? But let me expose him. Everybody think you're such a good baby daddy. They think you're so good. They think you're so blah, blah, blah. Bitch, do you know how sorry you look right now? You look sorry as fuck right now. So fucking sorry. And you're an embarrassment to the female species that you would even do something like that to another motherfucking man. Sorry as fuck. He said, I better be able to file them on my... That part, okay? That's a great point that you just brought up. If you are taking care of these kids, feeding them and all that shit right there, you need to get that social security numbers and be able to file on your fucking taxes to get that money back. But I bet you, tax time, she the only one getting taxes back. Not you. Not you. So let's talk about all that shit. Let's do the broad area, okay? Let's bring up all the fucking shit. Let's bring it all the fuck up. If you're responsible for paying for somebody else's other fucking kids, who getting that shit back at tax time? Who the fuck getting that? Come on now. Come on now. Let's be real. Talk to me, people. Let us know. Give us the real. Give us the real.
Power says he can't comment.
Why not? He been commenting.
Yeah, he said he tried to comment again and he couldn't comment.
I don't know why he been commenting.
Yeah.
He been commenting.
Power Road, try again.
He been commenting. And we've been posting his comments on there. So I don't know.
I saw the last one because I read the last one. So I'm like,
this was his last one he put up. That was the last one that he put up.
Right, that one.
So
yeah,
I don't understand why he can't comment anymore. I don't understand.
Yeah, try to comment one more time, Power Road.
I don't know what to say, but yeah. So please let us know, like, what the fuck. And that's a good fucking that is a good point. If I have the obligation of taking care of kids that are not mine, at the end of the year, tax time, do I get to go ahead and claim these fucking kids that are not mine that you're making me fucking pay for?
She's not gonna let you already know she's not gonna let him do that.
She's not giving a social security number, girl. She ain't doing that. She's not giving a social security number to that man.
Because a lot of women, they're like, I'm taking care of the child. They're in my home. I'm going to go ahead and claim the taxes.
I bet you he can't even claim the one that he has by her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's not going to let him.
The one that he bringing food to every day, he probably like, oh, okay, taxes coming. I ain't got this bitch balling out of control and I still ain't got shit. Know what I mean? So like, come on now, let's be fair. Let's take your fucking feelings out of it. From the female to the male, let's take that fucking feelings out of it. Would you think it's fucking fair? Do you think it's really fucking fair for her to do what the fuck she's doing to this man? And let's know for a fact, I will bet money on it that at tax time, he does not get to claim his own child. Nevertheless, the other 3 that ain't his. Come on now. Come on now.
No, Gerald style. Should I take care of mine and she still filed without having them shaking my head? And that's what I was saying. You know, a lot of women do that, and that's sad because they're not saying why they're going to get this money when that money should be going to your children to help you take care of your children.
That part. Okay, so you back. So I don't know what's happening, why you couldn't, but
he's still only feeding his son 1 meal a day.
Good to see that you can be commenting again, because I don't know what happened, but yeah.
He back is commenting, so he's still only feeding his son 1 meal a day. We don't know if he's feeding his son 1 meal a day.
No, the video literally said is what he does all the time.
He was there all the time, right?
It's nothing new. He's been coming over and giving his son food. Now all of a sudden the problem.
Ain't sent them no money out of that. Wow. Well, once again, there's women out there that do that, and that's sad. That's no respect for women. She said that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is what the fuck I'm saying. It's like I feel like people are being biased on the situation, being real fucking biased, because they're taking in their personal fucking female feelings into the fact. And y'all females sometimes, I know it's hard to admit that you're wrong, but sometimes y'all, listen, females, ladies, women, girls, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you have to admit you're wrong. In this situation, you're wrong. Y'all should have not be okay with that woman doing that man the way she did him. Just wrong. All the way wrong. He did not deserve that. And then you took the food and you slapped it and threw it on the fucking floor. So you just wasted some fucking food. You don't know what that. You know, I've been seeing all these comments and shit, right? We don't know what that man had to do about his food. He could have gave plasma. He could have sold and pawned some shit. He could, whatever the case. You just fucking waste this man's money and threw the food on the fucking floor. Because he didn't want to buy food for your other 3 kids that ain't fucking his. You a dusty ass toilet water bitch. Now I can't stop calling y'all toilet water bitches. Y'all toilet water bitches.
Instead of my grown folks hold themselves accountable.
Yeah, well, she's supposed to be grown, but she don't act grown.
No, she's very immature, and you know, and then they wonder why men talk about women like her. You know, and then the woman gets all mad and upset and want to cuss the man out. Why you want to cuss him out when you're acting?
Me personally, I feel like it was a setup.
Oh yeah,
like you see in the first video, she was already at the window talking about, here come one of my trifling baby daddies. I bet he only got one thing in that bag. I bet you he didn't bring nothing for the other. So, bitch, obviously y'all had a conversation beforehand.
Yeah.
Or he said he's bringing food for his child, but you just expect him to bring food for the other kids. That's not his fucking responsibility. You dusty ass fucking douchebag bitch. You little slut monkey. And then I have to take it to another level. Like, here's the thing. Are we going to blame this man because you had kids by multiple men?
That don't want to take care of their children.
You dusty bitch. Maybe you should have had kids by one man. And maybe you wouldn't be going through this videotaping shit. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
At least she she would have known that they were going to be taken care of by him if she would have went ahead and had the rest of the kids by him.
No, sir. She is a woman in a Humpty Dumpty body. Because I bet you that body all lumped up and look used up and all that shit. I bet you. I fucking bet you. Because we didn't get to see all that shit. So, you know, I'm eating watch your popcorn. Watch your popcorn. Extra butter. Put extra butter on that shit. Put extra butter up on it. Yes. Because, you know, it's getting flavorful up in here. Because fuck that bitch. But what I really want to know, why they're not telling us the information, I want to, what's this bitch's name? I want to go look at her social media. I want to go see fucking her. We know she had her nails done when she was taking the fucking video, right? But I want to see everything else about her. Dusty, can you please tell us what your name is? If you haven't come across this video, Dusty, what is your social media name so we can go ahead and look at your shit? I'm just saying. Do they really, though?
I was going to say, Jules, the deadbeats get away with murder. Some probably do.
Yeah, because I think the ones that are deadbeats, the ones they all want, may not all want back, but the ones that like will fuck again and let them get them pregnant again. Whereas the stand-up guys that are actually trying to do something for their children is the ones they abuse. Especially when they can't get what they want from them, they will go ahead and abuse those men that are actually trying to do something.
They'll hold the child over the guy's head. You can't see the child unless you do this.
Right, because I can't get what I want from
that.
you.
Right. And those are the kind of women and mothers that I don't respect at all. Because the thing is, you didn't have that child by yourself. Story time. My daughter said she is a TikToker.
What that mean?
So she's making money. If she's a TikToker, she's making money.
Okay, who cares? What does that mean?
You know?
What does that mean? And what does that have to do with what we're talking about? Okay. All right.
If you want to find out where she was, been there. Stoudemire, been there.
See, we need more men like you to step up and tell your story, because that is the problem. Is that there's not enough stories about men out here talking about what they went through, and we allow these freaking females to go ahead and take advantage of the men that are trying to take care of their children.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it. Well, we've been asking for tell it for a while now.
So you want to come on?
That's the part. Like, are you ready to come on and tell your story? You want to come on and tell your story, Gerald? Are you ready? Do you want to tell your story about this shit? Because we'll bring you on if you want to tell your story. Oh, okay then. Let me go ahead and do this real quick then.
Once again, you're tuned into Line with Mzz Bk and Mrs. 360.
Yeah,
baby mama and the daddy that bought the McDonald's.
That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy.
Was he in the right or was he in the wrong? Tell us what you think about it.
That part. So we're gonna go ahead and try to bring some people in and give us their story about what happened in their situations, because it's good to hear from men that have actually been through this. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like enough men speak up, because I feel like if more men spoke up about it, then the bullshit wouldn't happen
as much, right?
Right.
Yeah, because
it's really hard. I mean, the courts have been letting up. They have been letting up and giving men more rights when it comes to their children. They have been doing that, but we still need more men.
Right. I know. I have a homie that he fought for years for his daughter, and and he actually had to hire a family attorney, to go on and help him with the case, because he was getting nowhere until he hired this lawyer. But he still had a long fight. But at the end of the day, he went ahead and won custody of this child. Now the thing is, for fathers to go on and try to prove that the mother is unfit or whatever the case may be, they're not going to get full custody of the child unless the mom is willing to go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. They're more. It's they'll go ahead and give them visitation rights, or maybe 50-50. But as getting full custody of their child, they're gonna have a harder time than the mom, which is sad, because there are some stand-up guys out there that will definitely take care of their children way better than the mothers can. But the mother is so stuck up on, I'm gonna get child support, I'm gonna do this and do that, instead of thinking about the child and what's better for the child.
Extra as hell. Just extra as fucking hell.
Yeah.
And this shit doesn't make any goddamn sense.
We're live. Look, it's all quiet. We're live every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. You never know what topic we're going to be talking about. So make sure you tune in every Wednesday to Adeline on Soundbox360 with Mzz Bk and Mrs. 360. And follow us on all social media platforms. Hit us up.
We're here. So we're just waiting for a guest to go ahead and pop in with us. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there's okay, there you go. Story time. I'm in a position with my son Scrap, which I haven't seen in 20 years. Right, BK? Oh my God.
Oh wow, let's not go there. We're not going to the love and hip hop shit.
Yeah, I can vouch for that, you know, but that's like a whole nother story right now. So
hey, miss too much. How you doing?
Not gonna get into that, but yeah, it is facts that, you know, Scrap is his son, and he hasn't seen him in 20 years. In fact, the last time that I even seen anything about him was when he was really young, when he first started, and he was with the Little Rascals. But yeah, that's a whole different story. Shout out Smith Too Much.
Okay, we're good. I was just about to do something, but we good. We're gonna bring in our
Stoudemire.
What's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Salute.
How you doing? How was your birthday?
I mean, it could have been better, but hey, I'm here and I'm alive. So hey.
As it's always a blessing to see another day. And then you can always re-celebrate your birthday any day. You know, you can
right.
Oh no, I had a friend take me out to Benihana's the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
But I don't like. I used to celebrate a lot back home. I don't celebrate as much out here because it's like, you know, it's a different scenery, different, you know, atmosphere.
Right.
So I don't really be tripping on stuff like that.
All right, well, let's get into it. So what's going on, baby mama?
And literally, you still got the rest of the cancer season to celebrate.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
okay, now where y'all want me to start? Like, because it's a lot.
Hey, we got time. So
that part, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Thank you, story time. Yeah, but no, okay, me and my kid's mother, we was together for 7 years, right? And the first 2 years we didn't have kids together. We was like inseparable. You know, she used to come to me as like a confidant, you know, when she had issues with her family and things of that sort. So I'm like, okay, you know, we up in age now, we relating, you know, this could be my future wifey or whatever. I did things a little backwards. We had kids together first. And that's when things changed. I was like, you know, I just noticed that a lot of people was trying to get into our relationship and she was letting them in, like a lot of relatives and stuff like that. Even when it comes to like something small as me changing diapers and stuff like that, they want to intervene. I'm like, hey, these my children. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm a man, but I know how to do simple stuff like this. Like, come on now. Like, so basically, to make a small story short, when we separated, then she started being more controlling of the kids. When I see them, if we not seeing eye to eye on something, then sometimes she don't let me talk to them on the phone. She went out of state with my kids without me knowing. I'm trying to go over to visit. Next thing you know, she like, no, we're not home. I'm like, okay, when y'all gonna get back home so I can come visit the kids? And she like, we in Michigan. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
So I never had it was never a moment where I wasn't in my kids' life. They always waking up to their dad. So I'm like, I was in a dark place for a minute. I didn't know what to do. I ain't had nobody like to tell me what rights I had. And, you know, it's my fault for not, you know, looking at stuff up and thinking ahead or whatever. But it's
kind of your fault because it's, you know, the thing is a lot of men, they say that, you know, they didn't know where to turn to or anything, but everybody knows that the courts is the
because the courts don't always agree with the men. They always automatically side with the women.
Exactly.
Yeah, and see, that's what I shied away from, like, because even my dad even told me like, because he went through with the courts, and he was like, son, they gonna, they gonna
If you
give
don't
it.
have money for a paid attorney, you're not gonna win.
Right.
No
They,
attorney gonna win. Okay, back
Yes,
then,
you
yes.
will.
Now in 2022, you have more of a chance. But back then, you had no chance because the court automatically said this child has a bond with the mother because they gave birth to the mother. The nutrients come from the mother. They got to breastfeed, this, that, whatever. So they said to the dad, fuck you. So they automatically went with the mother. Now in 2022, men have more of an opportunity to say, that bitch raggedy as fuck. And my child's better off with me because that bitch ratchet.
and you know who I think played a part in that change and that shifting. Not only the single fathers that fought to be in their children's life, but the women that were being honest is like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, this ain't right. She shouldn't be doing him like that or doing the kids like that. We need to be vocal with this too.
Right.
Because we stand for the truth. We don't just stand for one-sidedness. That's what I think help a lot of us now. A lot of us with getting our exercising our rights, basically. Because we had that support not only from other men but the opposite sex as well.
So what did you do? What did you do to be able to get your kids?
Well, she couldn't handle them, and I told her when she got out there to Michigan, I was like, that was a bad decision. Our kids supposed to have the father and the mother there, and even though we don't get along, that doesn't mean that you should take the kids away from their dad that they love too. So it's like, huh?
Did you go to court?
I went to court, but Michigan courts is pretty challenging. Like they because she had kids with somebody else too later on. So it's like I didn't start dealing with the courts until she had to get assistance, which I didn't know because I told her like the deed is done. You out there. If you have any trouble, financially send the kids back. And when you get, take care of what you got to take care of, I'll send them back to you. You know what I'm saying?
For
But
all the other men out there, how were you able to get yours with that, especially with that kind of situation with them being in a different state? What advice would you give to them other men and like on what to do with some like trifling crap?
Well, to be honest, it wasn't really much that I did. It was the stuff that she wasn't able to handle and wasn't able to do anymore.
It was too much for her. So now she's ready to give them back.
Like my children are getting older, and she wasn't the type to discipline the children, and she wasn't the type to like, be there hands on with the children at the park playing with them and stuff like that. I was that person. And so as they got older, they started seeing some of the stuff that she was doing, and they started losing respect for her. And especially my daughter too. She just started seeing her relationships and just started putting two and two together. And was like,
how old are your kids?
She tried to stand up for her mother. She tried to stand up for her mother, and her mother ended up taking the dude's side. And that's my daughter tried to fight her after that.
How old are your kids?
My daughter's 15 and my son's 13.
Okay, so they're at that age where they can realize and acknowledge what's going on.
Right, are they exactly with her or are they with you now?
Oh, they're with me.
They're with you now?
Yeah.
Does she have anything to do with them? Okay, I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no. No, she does not.
Let me just say this. I've had them for a year now, full time. And
oh wow.
Salute to you. Much respect.
Right.
She's conversated with them from time to time on the phone, but it's like short conversations. It ain't really much. And they're like, they really don't want to get on the phone with her because she ain't really talk about nothing. And then on top of that, it's like, other than that, they see that she ain't really playing an active role in their life since, I've had them.
So does she contribute?
No.
To their living and their
nothing at all. Birthdays, Christmas.
Zero.
Nada, like
no birthdays.
You need some books. You need some new shoes. You need a bike. You need your school books. Any of that.
You know what? Much respect to you, Stoudemire. Much respect to you, because you're
For real.
yourself 100. So yeah,
Like,
much
wow,
respect.
that's crazy.
Much respect to all the fathers that are out there that have custody of their children and they're doing it by themselves. Much respect.
And then not only just that though, but her people, like she had turned her people against me back in the day, but then they put two and two together, and now they're really seeing like, oh, he wasn't the corporate in a lot of this shit. Like it's her. And
Right.
so they've sent my children like some gifts for Christmas, their birthday. You know, they still been active in the kids' life, stuff like that. But the mom,
That's wild to me that you. My thing has always been, and I guess everybody is different, but my thing has always been like, I cannot rip my pussy open, go through how many hours of fucking pain, and just be like, oh, fuck my kid. What the hell? What?
I
How
don't
do you
think
just rip your shit open and get stitches and everything else and just be like, eh? No, I don't understand that.
it ain't really she ain't really saying like fuck my kids. It's just the type of person that she is. If she has a male influence around her or something like that, it kind of like
Oh wow.
takes the attention
So she
off
cares
of.
about the
She
man more
put
than
her
the
man in
child.
front of her kids, right?
Right. So it's not like she don't care about them, she don't love them. It's just that she's easily influenced, you know, by outside people that's catering
It's a
to her
grown
needs.
woman, right?
Huh?
It's a grown woman, right?
Yeah, she like how old is she'll be 39 this year.
She
A
know
grown
better.
woman that's influenced by men? Really?
Shocking, right? See, my daughter, that's what my daughter don't respect. My daughter don't respect it. My daughter don't respect it. Like she see it.
Well, good for her. Good for her. She's on the right path. Good for her.
And
Good
and
for
she
her. She sees
and she
that.
was like, I don't. My daughter is like, I don't want to be a weak woman. You know, I don't want to let people to take advantage of me and things of that sort. And I was like, I'm going to build you up so you don't become that. You know, I'm gonna let you know my mistakes that I made in the past and the mistakes that your mom made in the past. And I did, and their mom kind of was like upset at that. But I was like, my children want to know. They want to know the roots of the issues. Why did we didn't work out? They still want us to get back together, but I gotta explain to them why we can't. You can't. You ain't never explained to them that. So it's like I grew up from like a parent. Both of my parents they weren't together, but they both were straightforward and they were honest with me, and they ain't never sheltered me from anything. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do my kids like that. I'm not gonna shelter them. I'm gonna let them know what's up. And then I put your mom on the phone and like, hey, did this happen? Did you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, even though she didn't like it, I let my kids know, like, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. And I'm gonna let you know my flaws, where I messed up at. I'm gonna let you know where she messed up at, you know, and apologize to them and let them know I gotta guide y'all better, so you can make better decisions than what we did.
Right,
So
right.
with the stuff that we're talking about today and the videos that I don't know if you've seen the video, both videos that we put up there, but from the videos that we put up there, what's your intake on that? Like, how do you feel? I mean,
I didn't get to catch the video, but my point is, like I seen the one with the girl, the like this and old boy at the McDonald's or whatever. Me personally, I've been in a situation before where I didn't have any kids, and I dated a woman with a child, and you know, I treated that when we was together. I treated that young man like he was my son.
right?
Right.
Watched him when she had to go to work, and had to work the late night shift. Watched him when she was in school, all that. Like we had a long relationship, and so after we split up, it's like it's done. You know what I'm saying?
But if you had a child with that woman, and y'all are not together, you're not in the same household, you moved on, you're in a new relationship, whatever the case may be, are you really expected to do for that child and your newborn?
I'm not gonna do for that child unless it's like in my heart to do so. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force myself to do that.
And that's
But
what
if
we're
it's in my
talking
heart to
about.
do it, you know,
Right.
I still do it. If I got it, if they was to hit me up and say, hey, you know, can you watch him or can you do this and do that? You know, I may still do it. You know what I'm saying? Just out the kindness of my heart. But I don't think everybody should have to be cut like that because.
No.
And the thing is, though, okay, if you had gone together with that woman with that child, and the father was still doing what they did, was still coming around and doing whatever for the child, buying the child stuff, whatever. But because you're in the house with the child, you treat the child as your own. So of course you give it a little bit more attention than the father that's outside of the home. But now you're outside the home, but that child still has a father that's still coming through. Now you left the home. Are you still obligated to still take care of the goddamn fucking child that still has a father doing for them, and you just have a newborn with this bitch? Like, what the fuck?
You are not obligated. No. You are not obligated.
And that's the thing we're talking about. Like, how do you feel? How do you really think that? Okay. Let's flip the script. Okay, I get together with a man. He's got kids. Love your babies. Oh my God. Oh, I'm playing the stepmama role. Yeah. All that fucking shit. You know what I mean? We break the fuck up. Yes, I'm attached to those children because we had a fucking, while I was in that home, we had something. But now I'm out the home. There's a new bitch in there. And am I still obligated to take care of the fucking little rugrats? They go look at me like, you ain't my mama? Am I still like, no. I need to move on with my life. Move on. Those are not my fucking kids. They're not. At the end of the day, that you want to be nice and humanitarian and all that bullshit they're talking about on social media, on Facebook, those are not my fucking kids. So why am I doing this?
You got to be concentrated on your life and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't concentrate on what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
And then you don't know. He may have another family that he need to take care of as well. You don't know what his pockets look like.
We're done. We're no longer.
Or he might be trying to build up to get another family or build up for his son future, daughter
future. Let
me
tell you. Okay, if you and I were together, okay? If you and I were together, I treated your kids as mine. So I did everything that I had to do as a potential stepmother. Either we're not married. As a potential mother in the same home as you, I'm treating those children like they're mine. I'm like giving the rules and the stability and the structure and all that. But we break up. So now I am out of the house and I'm gone. Do I still have the right to come back inside of your home and tell you, them kids, blah, 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 blah? Do I still have that right? When I'm in a new relationship and you're in a new relationship, do I still have that right?
What, the other person?
So then why do I have to pay for shit?
You talking about the other person to come back to still discipline, be able to discipline even though they broke up?
We're done. We're not, you and I are no longer in a relationship, right?
Right.
Those kids, when we're together, I treat them like my own.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal. Right. But once you give up that package, you're away from that package, you're away from the whole package.
So then why do you feel like I am obligated to still take care of those children when we're no longer together? That is the problem.
She's still upset. She's still upset that they didn't work out. Because he probably was the best nigga that she done messed with out of all them other kids' daddies.
Obviously, daddies ain't there.
He probably was the best one, and she's salty, so she's taking it out on him for her fuck up.
So then, whose problem is that? Is that mine? And I gotta suffer.
He might have put her up in a fucked up position to have her going somewhere else though. So she might be resenting that too. Like, this nigga, he might have cheated or something and fucked up in a relationship somehow. So she went and, broke up the relationship or whatever and did what she did with other niggas and slipped up.
But if it's over, it's over. If it's over, it's over.
But when you together for a long period of time though, it ain't over that quick though. It ain't over overnight.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
And you got to build up to that. It's got to build up to that.
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, we built different. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
If you really love that person, it ain't gonna be that easy for you to just separate yourself out of their life like that. You might go out that night, get faded, mess with some other shit you might have had on the side or might have thought about getting with.
Sir,
but
let me tell you this right now. Sir,
unless it's got to be something.
I'm speaking from personal experience, sir. Okay? 15 years. 15 years I've been in all three of my set of children's lives, okay? If I were to get a divorce tomorrow, we're done. Not my problem, not my business, not my concern anymore. I don't care.
You already got it made up in your head, though. Everybody don't have it made up in their head like that.
But
You already preparing yourself for the work.
There's something wrong with y'all. What the fuck? Something wrong with y'all.
No, everybody wasn't built up around influences that teach them like
You got
that.
me fucked up. I don't care about somebody that I'm not fucking with.
What? It's a lot of people that's like that.
I'm not with my kid's father, and the two kids that I helped raise till this day, they still come and see me.
Right, because y'all built that connection. Y'all built that connection.
Fucking about connection.
Right. Because ever since they were little, now they're adults.
I don't care about a connection. Fuck connection. Because the motherfucker turn around and say, "You're not my mama."
We know that. We know that.
So then, fuck you.
And that's what I said.
We're ending this right now.
Ain't no kid never told me that, though. Ain't no kid never told me that. You ain't my daddy. Ain't no kid never told me that.
Okay, give it some time when you be the bitch fucking have some kids. Give it some time.
I've been in plenty of well, not plenty, but I've been in a couple relationships with a woman with some children or a child. Like, that's not nothing. But I love children, so it ain't nothing. I know that they got a lot of growing to do, so they don't understand everything.
But have you been with them for a long period of time? For a long period of time, raise them as your own. To have a relationship that is my child, and have them turn around and say, "You're not my daddy." Have you had that?
Oh no.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
But I guide them children the right way, though. If I'm in a relationship, I treat them with respect, and I let them know what I don't like. If they trying to throw a shoe or trying to play with them they ain't supposed to play with, I let them know, like, no, you can't do that. But at the same time, I show them love and respect. I understand that they don't know no better.
From experience, you can give them all the love and everything in the fucking world. At the end of the day, once you say no to them about something they really want, they're going to say, "Fuck you. You're not my mama. You're not my daddy. You can't tell me what to do." And that's what I'm going to say. You know what, little niglet?
I never experienced that. I've seen people go through it, though. I didn't seen it happen, though. I'm not saying it don't never happen.
There's people that I know that.
Yeah, I've never experienced that. Ooh.
Dead ass. And it's like, so for me personally, I feel like to avoid all the problems, once I'm done in this relationship, I'm done with the relationship. Do not call me, don't text me, don't nothing. I'm done. But you're not throwing nothing back in my face. So for me to avoid all that, once I sign them papers, when I say that we're done, we're done. Don't call me, call your mama. Because I'm not your mama, remember? I'm just your stepmama. I didn't push you out my pussy. Call your mama. We're not going through this shit. We're not doing this. I'm gonna avoid all this shit right off the fucking bat. We're not doing this. So I'm not taking care of shit. I'm not doing shit. Nada. I'm telling you this now. My fucking child can have 5 other siblings. And I ain't doing shit for none of them. I don't give a fuck. They can show up my fucking doorstep and tell me, "Well, we ain't getting no Thanksgiving dinner." And? What that mean? Call your mama. You got one, right? Call your mama. She ain't dead, right? Call your mama.
Nah, when it comes with siblings of mine and they, no.
No. If these are kids that are living in the system, in the foster care system, in CPS, I will feed them. I'll do anything for them. But if these are children that are living in a house with a fucking bitch, go to your mama. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Go to your mama. Fuck you and your mama. Y'all both can be hungry. I'm not feeding nobody. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What do I look like? With a fucking fool? I'm just fucking like humanity fucking thing. I'm just fucking feed everybody. Like, no. It's against the law to feed everybody. Don't y'all know that? It's against the law. You can't do that. So I'm not feeding everybody.
It's not meant for everybody to be humanitarian. This world will be perfect.
But I will, because don't get me wrong. I go out every Thanksgiving, every New Year's, every holiday. I used to every Sunday. Every Sunday to go and feed the homeless. Now I just do it on the holidays. and I would go and do that. But when it comes to these people that actually have a family and a life and a home, not my fucking problem. Fuck your mama and your grandmama. Fuck you all. The whole family. Fuck the whole damn fucking family tree. Fuck you all.
Damn, Mrs. 360.
I'm not feeding none of y'all. Y'all better get this homeless line when I feed these homeless people and grab the fucking bowl, because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Y'all got me fucked up. Like I said, say what you want to say about me. Call me what the fuck you want to call me. I'm not doing it. If I go to my girlfriend's house and I'm like, girl, I'm hungry. This drinks is getting to me. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm buying some food. But then I see her kids here. I'm gonna fucking order some shit for them too. I will do. That's my friend. That's my friend for fucking life. A friendship is so different from a relationship.
Oh yeah.
A relationship would end like this.
It all depends.
To me is life.
Some relationships have friendships involved too.
Your kids will always be my little nieces and nephews. They will always be, and I will do whatever for your kids. And I will not discriminate. I will buy shit for all your kids. But in a relationship, fuck them kids. That little niggas ain't mine.
You're not obligated. Right.
I'm going to take care of mine. Because let me tell you something. What was the other way around? It was the other way around. Sodomite. It was the other way around, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the other way around. And my one kid was hungry. If my one kid was hungry, would that bitch feed my one kid?
No, 9 times out of 10, she ain't worried about that kid. It ain't hers.
Right.
So then what the hell? Why is it one-sided?
She's trying to get her. Why is it one-sided?
One-sided then? That's what I'm saying.
Because we all have double standards against us, men and women.
Right.
Can I call her? Okay, what she did to him, right? If he were to call her and say, yo, baby's hungry and he's with his new girl and she got kids and he's like, yo, baby's hungry and his step siblings are hungry too, would she have come over there and fed his kid and the other ones? Would she have done that?
No.
No, she probably make an excuse on why she can't do it.
Right.
Because she get her stamps, right?
7th or the 11th. 7-11.
The stamps ain't come through yet. But I'm pretty sure to be like, I ain't fucking feeding your fucking bastard ass. The same shit I said.
It's the 11th and she still ain't get the stamps. It's the 11th and she still ain't get the stamps.
She still ain't got them.
No, she probably sold some of them stamps
To get her nails done.
I said the same thing.
And then she thought
she
saw the neighborhood trick and they probably come through and giving her allowance like she usually do.
Like I said, I don't know what state they're in, but I know now these days the minimum to get your nails done is $70.
Yeah.
I don't know what state they're in, but the minimum now to get your nails done is $70. So instead of getting your nails done, maybe you should have kept that money and buy some groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much stamps, because, 4 kids, you're probably getting a good amount of money in stamps for 4 kids.
Hey,
so
that was
probably sold some of that shit.
That was that fuck nigga free nails.
You stupid. I can't with you.
He had a stuff with her girls in that video to you know what I'm saying? She had to risk it all.
It's just too much. I see so
you want to call him sorry, but how sorry are you that you can feed your kids?
Man, she ain't got no noodles and cheese up in there. Get the butter, whip that up and cheese.
No ramen noodles, no nothing.
Yeah.
No rice.
Right?
Is the water still on?
You don't have no ground beef. You can chop it up and mix it up and stuff, make some shit.
I wonder what that carpet looked like.
Oh Lord. I mean, come on, we all know about the so-called struggle plates. But them struggle plates be feeding them children though, right?
I hope she don't got no wraps hanging on the ground and shit like it's like out in the street. Some wrap paper. The babies walking around.
I don't mean to get away from it, y'all, but I want to say that I'm so sad. I'm so fucking sad. I'm hurt. that they gave R. Kelly 30 years.
Yeah, I think that. I think that 30 years.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
30 years.
But again,
Now, if he forced,
he's gonna have
if
some
he
like
forced
time
somebody's
served.
daughter, though, hold on. If he forced a little kid or a little daughter or something into a lifestyle and she didn't know what was going on, if he forced a lot of females,
but the
like,
parents were there though. The parents. Anyway, first of all, they charged him with racketeering, so they gave him 30
And
years
they
for that.
said they charged him with racketeering and sex trafficking.
Right. But my thing is, you know, what parent lets their child go with a grown
oh
man?
no, they should get locked up too. They should get locked up too.
Exactly.
They should get locked up too.
Because the thing is, the money was good when it was coming in. Now all of a sudden you want to talk shit because
Get that nigga 15 years to get the parents 30 years.
right.
I mean, it's like, okay, we know he's gonna get time served because he's been there for how long now?
Shit.
How long has he been locked up?
10 years.
So he's probably got about like another 15 years maybe.
Come on,
He's gonna have time served. He's already been in there for a long time.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like you guys are gonna give R. Kelly 30 years, and I'm all the way #R. Kelly. But y'all gonna give him 30 years. But they gave Christian, what the bitch's name is, only 20 years. For the Jeffrey Epstein shit. For the sex trafficking.
Right.
And all that shit. How does she only get 20 years? But R. Kelly got 30. Is it because she's white?
Hey.
Somebody tell me what's happening.
You know the system.
Because Jeffrey Epstein, I don't believe that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. I believe they killed him in jail.
Yeah,
because they didn't want the names to come out. Because according to his list, his guest list, he had to sign when he went to the island. You had to sign the list. He had names of so many celebrities on there. And they did not want him to speak about it in court. So I believe that they went in there, they killed him. I don't know if it was suicide.
Because everybody's cover was about to be blown. So it was going to be a whole bunch of other people going to jail too.
But Maximilian, whatever her name is, got sentenced, I think it was yesterday, today, whatever.
Yesterday.
And only got 20 years. How? What did R. Kelly do worse than you that he got 30 and you only got 20?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bunch of I don't understand what's going on in this day and age. They have Bill Cosby back in jail again. Sorry, not back in jail. I'm lying. They have him back on charges again.
Right.
Because somebody new came out and said, I was drugged and raped by Bill Cosby.
The check stopped coming in.
That man is how old? Can we leave him alone?
Yeah, that nigga about 80 something.
Can we leave him alone right now? Why are we still going after Bill Cosby for can we leave him alone?
Yeah.
They trying to take all the pudding pops.
If you don't cut it the fuck out, oh my God.
That nigga was just dancing like he was just dancing like a California raisin the other when he got out. And I was all happy doing the dance too. I didn't know if this nigga was drugging his old ass. I don't know. I used to watch all his shows and shit. I'm like, damn. Okay, Bill Cosby out. Now this nigga back in again. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he just got out and he back on trial again. What the hell is going on?
Man, he might as well just put his wrist out like, come on, take me back, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He might as well just go in there.
He might as well be like, what's that man's name?
Grits and oatmeal each day. You know,
no, what's that man? That Polinsky guy? What's his name? Polinsky. What's his name? What's his first name? Son Polinsky. Raffle. What's something Polinsky? The one that I was married to the woman that Charles Manson killed. Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski will not come back to the U.S. because if he does, he's going to jail.
Oh yeah.
For fucking an underage girl.
Yep.
So I feel like.
How old was the girl that he did that to?
Pardon?
How old was the girl that he did that to?
Roman Polanski apparently had sex with underage girls, and then he left and
Oh,
went to
girls.
some part of Europe.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Plural. Damn, girls.
But
That's,
where he went to, they can't extradite him.
Nope.
that nigga ain't coming back.
No, he
Right, so
not.
when his wife
That nigga on his best
Natalie,
behavior over there.
when his wife got killed by Charles Manson and she was pregnant, he didn't even come back for the funeral because if he came back, he would have been arrested. So he's never been to his wife's funeral because of that.
How old is this nigga?
I don't even know how. Okay, let me look it up then. Roman Polanski,
He's 88 now.
88 now.
Damn. Yeah, he might as well
This
sit
happened.
his
When did
old
it happen
ass
with
over there.
Natalie?
Hmm?
When did Charles Manson kill his wife, his pregnant wife?
That sounds like some 90s shit.
Because she was Natalie, whatever her name was. Okay, so I feel like Bill Cosby might want to think about moving out of the U.S. So they can't fuck
Yeah,
him
he's
up
in
anymore.
France. He's in
That's
France,
how I feel.
and they won't extradite him because he's in France.
Right, and they can't get him because they don't have wherever he's at has no extradition.
Man, that nigga's in France. You could understand them over there.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's her name,
There ain't
Sharon
nothing
Tate.
but some fancy English speaking people.
Right?
His wife was Sharon Tate. She was pregnant when Charles Manson killed her.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yes. So in 1969, Charles Manson and them killed her, and she was about, I think, 8 or 9 months pregnant, and they killed her. And he couldn't come back for the funeral of his wife or his child because if he stepped foot on the U.S. soil, they would arrest him.
They would arrest him, and best believe they probably was waiting on him.
So he's never been able to see his wife's burial ground or his child's burial ground ever.
He's still alive too, huh?
Yes.
88 years old.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like Bill Cosby needs to pack him and his wife up, leave, and say, baby, let's get the fuck out of this damn U.S. because they fucking keep on trying to fucking do me. They just take our money and let's go and just live life like kings and queens somewhere else. Because they're trying to, they're not going to give up.
That nigga better go to Nigeria. He better go to Nigeria and shit.
It's like, when is enough though? When do you keep on allowing them to keep on degrading you and making you like the worst person, like you're Jeffrey Dahmer or something?
They trying to kill Bill Cosby. Like, dang.
He just got out and they're trying to send him back to jail.
He like, damn it, I just got me a home cooked meal and some Jello pops. Shoot.
How long you been out for? Like a year?
It wasn't even a year, right? It wasn't even
Yeah.
it wasn't even a year that he was out before another charge came up on him.
Right. Hold on.
It wasn't even a year. It was not even a year. Not even a year.
How they coming out 40 years later though?
50 years later, 60 years later, they're coming out.
Damn.
I don't even know why it's allowed.
Right, that part. But like I said, the money stopped coming.
It's some biased bullshit. And I really and truly think that my personal opinion is that you can't.
He's been out a year.
What'd you say?
He's been out a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been out a year this month.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow
But
will
the
be a
charge
year.
already got put up to him. And what time did the charge get put out before he got out?
Man, I'm telling you, you better go to Nigeria, man. You better go and blend in.
The 16-year-old girl? Is that what it was? A 16-year-old?
Well,
Who did the 16-year-old?
Bill
they're
Cosby.
saying Bill Cosby has another charge.
Oh, hell no. Damn.
Or didn't, yeah, that was.
I hope you didn't do that.
But here's the thing. How old is she now? She's like 78 now.
God.
Yeah.
She's not 16 now. She was 16 like 60 years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're around the same age then.
Right.
But she old as hell too.
Exactly. And why the fuck were you there? Why were you 16 partner with grown ass fucking folks doing drugs and everything else?
She mad her man ain't getting money like Bill Cosby.
Right.
It's
She's like,
still
I
home.
need a check. She was like, I need a check.
She probably live in a trailer home. Or mobile.
And she wants a check.
Worth
She got the
$20,000.
benefits on her little what's it called?
Wait a minute.
Home going out.
16 years old. What was she doing at the Playboy Mansion?
I just said that. Why was she there?
Yeah.
And the problem is that here's one of the things. One of the biggest pedophiles, the biggest sex offenders that were out there is dead.
Yeah.
One of the biggest sex offenders, Hugh Hefner.
Yep.
And he's dead. So he cannot be charged or held accountable for another shit that he's done. After he was dead, when all the stories started coming out about him.
That nigga was a super freak.
He was a super pedophile.
As long as they was perky. As long as they was perky and blonde, he was on me.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's dead, and he cannot account for none of the fucking sex crimes that he's done.
He's like, baby, I could turn you to a star.
But
Showing a
they
magazine.
wanted poor Bill Cosby and R. Kelly.
Shit, he wanted all his bitches to live with him.
Oh yeah.
It's
That nigga probably
ridiculous.
had a 30-bedroom house.
Unfortunately, this is a story that's been from the beginning of time. Unfortunately, this is something that was allowed. It was allowed back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
But not allowed now. Because most of us, our grandparents, were like 15 when they had us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was okay for them to be with an older man. They changed the rules. So now it's all against the law. Or if that's the case, a lot of our fucking family members be arrested and fucking locked up right now.
Right.
Mm.
Because God knows, my grandfather was 14 years older than my grandmother. What the hell?
Wow.
As long as her family had a cow and some money and fuck whatever, that's what it was.
Yep.
Because back in the day, what's it called? Dowry? As long as you had the dowry, or what the fuck was called.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mm-hmm.
You go to somebody's home and say, hey, I got a couple of cows.
I want to marry your daughter. That's what I have to offer. So
I need your virgin daughter. I'll give you some more money too. I got a cow, a goat, and they'll give you their child.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But now it's not allowed. But if it wasn't allowed, a lot of us would be born. We would not be born right now. If it was against the law back then, a lot of us wouldn't even be here. Because a lot of us, our grandparents, had a significant difference in age.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry about that.
But we had a good little run, a little good talk about this stuff.
Yeah, it was very interesting, and we appreciate you, Stoudemire. Always. You already know that.
Always.
You're always welcome to join our show whenever you want to.
That part.
And we appreciate all the love that you show us, and much love and respect to you as a man and as a father to have the custody.
As a single father.
At that, So yeah. And everybody out there, once again, it's your girl, Mzz Bk. Out of line. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. You never know what we're talking about. And with this is 360 on Soundbox.
You got the hiccups like a motherfucker right now. The hiccups every like 2 seconds. I just hiccuping.
Salute to our queen.
On all social media. Make sure you follow us. And Stoudemire.
Yeah, you know, he be talking some bullshit on his page too. So
We getting out of line.
Yeah,
Now you
I heard you, but he just requested me as a friend, so now I can go on and peep and see what he be talking about.
Miss
So we
BK,
all,
Miss 360. Don't be judgmental to me. Hey,
Hey, never that,
it's
never
automatic.
that.
Hey. But y'all stay up. I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all platform. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I'll be back to visit again.
All right, you enjoy your
thank you.
evening.
We appreciate it.
Night, rather. You enjoy your night. Be safe.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Damn hiccups.
Girl, you over there growing? You ain't stopped growing yet?
Oh. Like I'm just like every other like 30 seconds.
There she go. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go on and end it here because you're just gonna hear hiccups from her. So once again, you were tuned in to Out of Line with Miss BK and Mrs. 360. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms and tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock and never know what we be talking about.
Never fucking know.
Peace.
Deuces. Damn.
Okay.